problems. This first video is just going to be an explanation of what a limiting and excess reagent problem is, and then we're going to take a look at some different examples and different steps of how to actually do a limiting and excess reagent problem. Now, when we talk about the word reagent here, what we're actually talking about, or another word used for this, is just reactant, right? And all we're looking at with these limiting and excess reagent problems is we're trying to figure out what is the maximum amount of product that we can use. Well, let's take a look at this example that we looked at before with stoichiometry. In this example, we had this equation: 2 slices of bread plus 1 slice of cheese would make us 1 cheese sandwich. And we asked ourselves, well, if I had 12 slices of bread and 3 slices of cheese, how many cheese sandwiches could I make? And through stoichiometry, we were able to change our slices of bread into cheese sandwiches and our slices of cheese into cheese sandwiches using our balanced equation. This step here coming from our equation, this ratio, this mole-to-mole ratio. And we were able to figure out that 12 slices of bread would make us a total of 6 sandwiches, while 3 slices of cheese would only make us 3 sandwiches. This is an example of actually a limiting and excess reagent problem. So let's define what a limiting and excess reagent is and kind of define which one of these is our limiting and which one of these is our excess. It says that our limiting reagent limits the amount of product that can be made or formed. It's completely used up in a chemical reaction, while our excess reagent will have more than enough to react, and it's not going to be used up. So when we looked at this example that we had here with the 12 slices of bread and the 3 slices of cheese, I used all 3 slices of my cheese to make my 3 cheese sandwiches. This limited the amount of sandwiches that I could make. When I had 12 slices of bread, I was able to make 6 cheese sandwiches, but when I had 3 slices of cheese, I was only able to make 3 cheese sandwiches. So when we use the word limiting reagent, what I really want you to think about is which one of these things, either the bread or the cheese, caused the sandwich production to stop. Because I would run out of cheese after 3 sandwiches, I would not be able to make 6 sandwiches. I would only be able to make 3 sandwiches. So we say that the 3 slices of cheese here is actually my limiting reagent. So slices of cheese, let me actually just see if I can copy that real quick. These slices of cheese are my limiting reagent, while the 12 slices of bread were my excess reagent. I ran out of slices of cheese. That limited the total number of cheese sandwiches that I could make. I had extra slices of bread left over. I wasn't able to use those, so those are what we call the excess reagent. I had more than enough to continue to make sandwiches, but because I ran out of cheese, the cheese limited the product that I could make, the cheese sandwiches. So that's kind of what a limiting and excess reagent problem is. It's just kind of taking a look at, hey, if I'm given 2 different quantities, 2 different reactants, or 2 different amounts of our reactants, slices of bread and slices of cheese in this example, if I have 12 of this and 3 of this, which one's going to make the correct amount of our product? Well, because the 3 slices of cheese ran out, that actually was the one that we call our limiting, that limited the amount of product that I can make. And because I had leftover bread at the end of this reaction, I couldn't use all these 12 slices of bread. I had to look and see how much I would have left over. That's my excess reagent. So that's just kind of a quick explanation or analogy here when we're taking a look at limiting and excess reagent problems. The next video will actually take a look at an example of how to do limiting and excess reagent problems.